Okay, we can go now. Oh man, that headphone, man, you gotta fix it.
Oh, that.
Huh? It's very bad. Every few minutes, it sounds like you're pulling a gunshots. Like, crack, 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 crack. Yeah, you gotta get a new one or like fix that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be annoying.
Yeah. Okay, let's go race. Or enough. We going to race?
Yeah, I'm going to it.
Okay, let's
Does
do
it
it.
sound better or does it
Yeah, it
sound?
stopped a bit. It stopped for a while. It's stopped already, but sometimes it starts again. But as long as it's not too long, the So how's your day been?
Been good. It's been good. Uh, yeah, it's been like a very good day, I'd say.
Wait, didn't you
What
have
about
school today?
No, I'm on holiday.
Oh, lucky.
Alright, I told you.
Oh,
No,
is it like summer holiday? Or
no, not
Easter?
so. This is just like a spring break.
Oh, 'cause I got Easter holiday coming up. I don't know when though.
Is that like a whole week or one day?
I think it's a whole week or two, something like that.
For for us, it's like one day.
Oh, okay, let's go.
On P11. I'll be fine.
And
And it's
that's
light.
yep. Go go go.
And it's lights on, away we go in the Austrian Grand Prix. And Matrix 2 does get a pretty decent start right here. And he's taking the corners very cautiously as he does bang wheels right there with Zhou Guan Yu. And this has been quite a decent start for Matrix 2. And oh, he's getting sandwiched by Zhou Guan Yu right there. He's sending it down the inside. Oh, and it's 3 wide into the third corner right there. As Zhou Guan Yu somehow is still in front of Matrix Tube, and he's trying his hardest to try and switch places with him. And is he gonna go down the inside? Matrix Tube on Zhou Guan Yu? Yes, he does. Beautiful move by him.
And it's Masquisr here with a horrible start. Some illegal and dangerous plays by the Ferrari drivers, as it is Masquisr dropping in places. He's now in P4 behind Perez. And what happened was Leclerc was in a fight with Masquisr, and oh frick, some more banging. That is wheel to wheel, and then Sainz hits Masquisr from the back, and then he just loses it all down in the last few turns. But it is him going down past the first turn there, still quite strong in P4.
And this is Matrix 2 with Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen right here. And how is he going to take the third corner? He's going to wait it out as he almost goes into the rear of Max Verstappen right there. And he has to go out of the racing line. But he now gets a slipstream and overtakes Fernando Alonso. Great race by him so far.
Now it's Masquisr closing his distance to Sergio Perez here, looking to maybe overtake him in the next DRS zone. But it is him slightly struggling in this race, a little rusty on the wheel here and on the steering wheel in the car, and yeah, going quite well.
And this is going to be a move by Max Verstappen down on Oscar Piastri. My goodness me. Verstappen's overtaking is very aggressive, but very dangerous, but very good as well.
And
Very
it's
risky.
DRS activated in this lap as we see Masquisr getting DRS on Perez, Perez on Sainz, and if I'm not wrong, Sainz on Leclerc. It is a big DRS train at the front.
And it's currently Matrix Tube that made an overtake on Oscar Piastri by the first corner. and he gets really bad on the braking right there off the corner, and he does still get DRS on Max Verstappen, though he's 1.5 seconds ahead of him.
And that's a lunge by Masquisr to overtake Perez for P3. But that was a very dangerous lunge, last minute, down the downhill section of Austria here. But it is Masquisr taking P3 from Perez. And it's Perez looking to overtake Masquisr. He goes down the inside. Masquisr has to give up the position, not wanting to have too much trouble or damages on his car here.
Oh my goodness, and that's almost Matrix Tube into the barrier right there. Amazing save by him, but he does lose P7, and that's Oscar Piastri and George Russell right behind him right there. And what a save that was by Matrix Tube. We need a replay of that. My goodness me, how was that not in the barrier?
And it is some contact between Masquisr and Perez. It is 3 wide. Hamilton overtakes Masquisr as it was through goes Hamilton for Hamilton.
And it's going to be Matrix 2 on Fernando Alonso onto the grass as well, and gets him with the DRS and the ERS assistance right there. But he goes wide and a bit onto the gravel, and Fernando Alonso squeezes past Matrix 2 right there. And this is a terrible racing line that Matrix 2 is taking. He's going very wide, and is this due to the tires he's having, or just the car's performance in general, or his driving?
And here it is, Masquisr losing P4 from Hamilton. Hamilton now in P3. As we see Max Verstappen going down the inside of the main straight. And that's Masquisr reluctantly having to concede his position, as he does not want any troubles with Max Verstappen. Here it is him with DRS. He goes down the inside, lunges, and is able to get P5 back from from Verstappen there, and has DRS on Sergio Perez.
And it's now DRS for Matrix 2, and this is probably the third battle that he's having with Fernando Alonso. And what is he going to do? He sends it down the inside of turn 4. My goodness me, what a late move that was by him. And he does still go outside of the track right there. And is that going to be Fernando Alonso making a move right there? No. And oh, is he going to make a move? He does make a move. What great racing we're getting from the two of the drivers right here. Fernando Alonso up back into 7th place and overtaking Matrix 2.
And it is the engineer of Masquisr here kind of confused, as he says that Masquisr has damage on his car. But that is not true, as he closes his distance to Sergio Perez in P4.
And this is a very cautious race that Matrix 2 is taking. He almost went into the rear of Fernando Alonso, but just avoided that contact.
And it's Masquisr having to kind of be very cautious here. Just almost ends up in the back of Sergio Perez's Red Bull, but is right behind Sergio. He is holding up quite nice here in P5.
And this is Matrix 2 with the DRS. He's going to go around the outside. And what is this going to be? It's Fernando Alonso locking wheels with Matrix Tube. What great defending he's doing right now. How is Matrix Tube going to get past Fernando Alonso with this much experience he has, and compared to Matrix Tube's just very little experience in the F1 racing?
And it's Masquisr just behind Perez. Now we do see the Ferrari drivers get such a great lead over P3 and the rest of the drivers behind P3. But it is Verstappen down the inside, down the main straight there, trying to look to overtake Masquisr. And it's Masquisr into the wall, losing both of his front wing.
Oh no.
Masquisr is re-entering the field in P9. But he does have to pit here. He is in trouble. Bad trouble here. As we do see him. Oh, very bad.
And this is Matrix 2 getting the ERS and the DRS activated and overtakes Fernando Alonso. Was that a little late, the braking? No, it was just at the perfect point. that Matrix Tube needed.
And it's Masquisr going to lose a lot of positions here. He's in P10, but getting a lot of pressure from Oscar Piastri in the McLaren. He is trying to just make it through the few corners just before the pits, as it is Oscar Piastri looking to make a move, but safely, that is. This is a horrible race. It was a very nice race for Masquisr until now, which then he needs to pit very badly here. He is into the pits right now.
And the Fernando Alonso and Matrix 2 battle is still going on. How long is this going to be lasting, and who's going to make it out to the finish line right here? As Matrix 2 almost hits Fernando Alonso right there, but gets a DRS assistance. And into the third turn, the third corner, as it's going to be side by side between both drivers, as Fernando Alonso does go back and just brakes a little bit for safety. And that's Matrix 2, and he does make contact with Fernando Alonso. The two almost collided into the barrier and letting Lando Norris sweep past them right there. But Lando Norris is waiting for some sort of incident between these two, so he can get a clean air and overtake both of them safely.
And now it is Masquisr out of the pits, P20. He has gone with the softs, which is an interesting decision, as he has 10 laps left. Will the softs last till the end of the race? That is the question everybody will be asking, as he is going down this few turns trying to catch up to Daniel Ricciardo in P19.
And it's been quite a quiet race after that incident that Masquisr did have, as Matrix Tube is building a gap about 1 second between him and the car behind. And Matrix Tube's braking is really awkward, as he keeps on thinking there's a car in front of him or just right behind him, and tries some new tactics for braking.
Now this Masquisr, he is having quite a unfair race here, as he was holding up quite well in P5, but now has to be at the back of the grid, has to make his way back up to hopefully score some points for Alpine in Austria today.
Now, Matrix Tube does have the medium, so he can last for quite a bit longer, and he isn't going to be diving into the pits right now. And what is his strategy going to be this race, as he does go quite wide? And that's Fernando Alonso and Lando Norris into the pits. Interesting choice from them.
And it is Masquisr now pushing, as he has heard Lando Norris and Fernando Alonso in the pits. He is pushing to catch up very badly. It's everybody into the pits right now. Albon is the one for Masquisr to catch up. He is very far away. He is pushing, trying to catch up to the group ahead. Here he is, making some positions up, and is now in P16, 6 positions away from the points.
This is Matrix Tube currently in P3, but you have to keep in mind he is going to be pitting this lap right here. And is this going to benefit him for the overcut strategy?
And now it's Fernando and Norris and Fernando in front of Masquisr here. He has to catch up to them, as he does know that they have pitted already. He can't depend on them pitting to move up. But we do hear it is Matrix Tube in the pits.
And it's Matrix Tube into the pits, which is correct by Masquisr right there. And oh!
What happened?
And he's got an pit, which is even quicker than what was expected right here. And it's going to be side by side between Lando Norris, Fernando Alonso, and the Matrix Tube right here. As Fernando Alonso does overtake Matrix Tube, and the strategy has not worked properly right here. And this is not a very good thing for the Alpine team, as they were securing a P6 finish for Matrix Tube, but he has fallen down all the way to P8.
And the strategy for going softs has worked for Masquisr here, as he is now behind Zhou in P10 like he was before pitting. Now let's see if he can capitalize on this opportunity.
And this is Fernando Alonso still using his experience in F1 for defending the new rookies of Matrix 2 right here. And this is going to be really interesting for the end of the race.
Now we do see Zhao and Masquisr here looking to get a battle, but question is, if in the case Masquisr pass Zhao, will he be able to catch up to his teammate, which is in P8, and catch up to Fernando Alonso in P9?
And this is Matrix 2 with the ERS and the DRS right here as he almost does make contact with Lando Norris. And is it going to be a double overtake into the turn 3? They do bang wheels. Fernando Alonso. And the Matrix 2 just banged wheels with Fernando Alonso. But it's a two overtakes into one corner. What a move that was by Matrix 2.
And is Zhao defending his position, forcing Masquisr to abandon his overtaking decision on Zhao here, as Masquisr was trying to overtake with DRS down that turn. Masquisr looking to overtake Zhao in the main straight, as he is trying to close his distance little by little and make the move stick just before the end of the main straight. Is Masquisr DRS on Zhao, but it does not look like he will be able to catch up.
The race has been quite quiet for Matrix Tube side, as he has a 1 second gap between him and Alonso, and he does get a lot. And is he gonna try and catch up to Sergio Perez, or? Oh.
It's Masquisr making the move on Zhao. Very, 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 very risky move there, but he does do it quite cleanly, and is now trying to catch up to Norris, who has the hards on. Not enough?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. I just had a bit of a moment there.
Yeah, because I heard you say no, so just wondering what happened. And it's Zhao looking to overtake Masquisr in the main straight here, as he will have DRS. There he is, Zhao with DRS. But it's Masquisr keeping his ground, able to keep P9 here.
And how is this going to be ending for the Alpine team right here, as Matrix Tube does ghost a little bit, and that's a bit weird, as Fernando Alonso does get past him right there. And how is Matrix Tube going to do this, as he almost collides with Fernando Alonso, but he's going to try and make a move around the outside. ERS activated, there's no slipstream, it's just pure racing. And they do make contact, they do make even more contact, and this allows Lando Norris to slip past, and that's Matrix Tube that goes wide and almost spins around right there. What racing we're getting here in Austria. How is this still going right here, as Matrix Tube has no damage for now and has not retired.
By the way, if you get ahead of Norris, please try to hold up the group so I can catch up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm catching up to Norris. Oh frick, I went wide.
And here it is. We do hear rain in 10 to 15 minutes, but it will not affect the race, as the race is down to the last 3 laps. It's Masquisr with worn out softs, but is hoping to keep P9 as he goes wide.
Oh no, and that's a terrible move by Matrix Tube, and he lets Lando Norris pass and forgets to activate the DRS right now. He goes into turn 4, and there's a bit of a front wing damage for Lando Norris right there, as he has a hole in his right flap of his front wing.
And it's Masquisr side by side with Zhao, but has to concede his position as he does not want a crash, but is looking to overtake him in the next DRS zone. This is some crazy battle, Zhao and Masquisr. But yes, the two teammates and rivals, just to let you know, are in the points for now.
And this is some great defending by Matrix Tube right here. Not just Fernando Alonso as he goes around the outside, but Matrix Tube's gonna try and push him off right there, but safely, as he does get the DRS.
And it's Masquisr with DRS on Zhao as both of them close their distance with the group, Norris and the others. Masquisr lunging down the inside but does not work.
And the gap has significantly decreased to allow Masquisr to get a final chance of getting into a higher position for more points for the Alpine team right here.
And it's Masquisr side by side with Zhao, but makes the move in P9 now.
And that is a moment of distraction for Matrix Tube, who did hit the speed board right there, and that is letting Fernando Alonso through.
Dude, the fight you're having with Norris and Alonso is crazy.
I know, and that's Matrix Tube having a terrible line and sending it down the inside as he crosses.
Frick! And it's Matrix Tube retiring from the session as we see Masquisr now carrying the burden of the now crashed Matrix Tube there. Please commentate.
Oh, that was a terrible mistake from Matrix Tube. It was a brilliant 4 points finish right there for him, but all has come to an end, and now it's up for Rizal Azar to can for the Alpine team. What a mistake that was by Matrix Tube. You're having such a good race, but everything has come to an end.
Turn off your headphone. It was making noises.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. That was a wide moment for Riza Azar right there, or Masquisr, and he's gonna try and use everything he can to try and overtake the next two people on the final lap. We need a good angle of this battle that's happening right now, and Masquisr will get DRS right now. And how is this gonna be turning out for him and the cars in front of him? As it's Joe that's really close to Masquisr, as he does go a little bit wide right there, but he's able to keep the car pointing in one direction, and he does not have DRS. This is terrible news for Masquisr, as he just needs to rely on the last few corners, and what a terrible mistake that was by Matrix Tube.
Nah, I think I might stay in P8. But it's not been such a bad result for me.
Yeah, Masquisr did have quite a poor start, but was able to regain his places up to P8. Matrix Tube was putting up a very good fight with Fernando Alonso and Lando Norris, but did bin it in the wall. And that's it.
I'll take P8.
As Masquisr does deliver an amazing performance and gets P8 as his finishing result. Congratulations. Right there. And thank you.
Man, that's crazy. That was a crazy race.
Bro, that was probably my worst. That's probably my race. I'm so mad at.
I was P1. I did drop places, but at least I'm in the points. Leclerc was so aggressive. Each turn he was trying to overtake. Oh, I'm P5. Oh wait, no, this is the weekend.
Oh yeah, you got extra points and stuff. I got no points.
I got 4 points from the race. I did drop positions, but you know.
Oh, I'm so mad, bro. That was an easy.
You were in the points too.
Whenever I commentate, I can just easily get distracted and just like, ugh. And I had fastest lap
I got fastest lap once. When everybody was pitting, I got fastest lap.
on my driver claim went down.
Uh, do you have to go or
I could probably do, let's see, if
quali maybe?
do a quick quality, I could probably do the next race. What is the next?
Um, I do not know. Oh, Silverstone.
Oh,
This will be
you
a
know what?
big one.
Let's see.
Do we wanna add anything on R&D?
Yeah, that would be better. Ooh.
What do we need?
Uh,
We are very down below. We are not quite well right now. We just need to get ahead of Alfa Romeo.
uh, okay, nothing in powertrain.
Something in
Uh,
aerodynamics maybe, maybe the Halo, because that's a major.
yeah, we can do the, or let's see,
There's
maybe.
we can do chassis, plank, cockpit, weight reduction.
Ooh, we could do. Yeah, we can make. Could
Because
do chassis.
we are quite behind on aerodynamics and chassis right now.
Aerodynamics, we are behind, but but not as behind as I thought.
How do we see how far behind we are from other people? Yeah.
Just go on the thing we can buy,
Uh-huh.
like that development, and then there'll be a graph.
Oh, mine doesn't have the graph. Just says estimated completion.
No, like something you haven't bought yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't just like select it and go into more detail.
No. Well, anyways, we got ignition system coming up. That will help us a lot, but we need more than that. I think aerodynamics, maybe secondary wing flaps,
Yeah, we could do that, or
and then save the rest for next time.
yeah, but we are lacking a lot. Chassis.
Chassis, yeah, chassis. We can do both plank and cockpit weight reduction.
Okay, you know what? Let's do that.
Yeah, do both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this will be done just before Hungaroring. Okay. Let me